go back into the hive and sort of confirm exactly what's going on. I actually took a peek a couple of days ago and saw signs of a queen. We're gonna go in now, but the sneak preview, there is a queen.
There is it?
Yeah.
Did you put it in? Or? There was one?
They either made one or she just was like really slow getting laid, but I was in a couple days ago and there's a brood. Little smoke, seeing kind of like, I feel like they're still waking up almost. All right.
Oh, that's beautiful.
First frame, yeah.
Pollen?
That's all pollen, yeah.
Now what happens
and do you
to
see all the larvae in there?
You
see all these larvae?
Right.
Somewhere in there I saw larvae. I don't know if you see. You see like little, look like maggots. I hate to call them that because maggots are nasty, but. So it's mostly, there's some pollen. This is all honey. They mostly have nectar up at the top. These are a couple brood cells, but they haven't used this one a ton. Mostly putting a lot of pollen in here. So this is all brood, all these little flat sort of individually capped pieces. It's all brood. It's a pretty good looking frame. There's a couple spots here and there that they've skipped, but there's a couple theories. Sometimes they'll put water in there, or sometimes they'll put heater bees in there. They'll use those to kind of regulate the temperature of the brood. They keep it about 90 degrees. That's honey. But in the middle there's all pollen.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
It's real bright.
And that is fed to the larva?
Yeah, there's a queen. She's fine. It's still a little spotty. It's kind of all over the place, but there's plenty of brood in there. Oops. I hear them now. I'm gonna do something crazy now. And since we have it all open, and I think I need more room, I'm gonna take this bottom box, and I'm moving it up. They may not like it, but I'm gonna kind of reverse their, I'm not gonna reverse them. What I'm doing is, this one is totally empty pretty much. I'm gonna put it on top. It actually has some honey in there. Hopefully I don't screw them up too much, but. So now there's a lot of empty space up here and stuff. They typically will work their way up. Sometimes they'll backfill in the later season and like work their way down. And then I'm gonna put this on. So it looks like we definitely have a queen. She's laying fine. There was some good frames in there. There's some sporadic ones and stuff, but there were lots of larvae and all that. And there's no signs of any queen cells, anything, so they're not trying to supersede her. They either superseded her earlier, and a lot of times you just don't notice that. Like if they did it towards the end of the winter, and it takes her about a month for them to lay the egg, for her to emerge, for her to go mate and come back and start laying. So it could have been that we just happened to catch that month where there was no queen laying, and there's usually laying workers in there anyways. There's just usually a couple of them, but you don't notice them because the queen's laying so much, she kind of overwhelms them. So it's possible that because she wasn't laying, we were seeing those laying workers. It was just much more obvious. So that's the supersedure route. The other route is that it's the same queen. She just started laying slowly, and maybe they knew the spring was going to be a slow rolling spring like it has been. I don't know, but there's definitely a queen. They're definitely fine now. And so we gave them, this one's empty now. This one was pretty empty at the bottom. They weren't even really using it. So we kind of moved everything up to give them space and give them plenty to work on.